Which country has the most powerful air force? Is it United States, Russia, or China? As part of our Chinese military series, we are looking at the top 5 most powerful Chinese aircraft. Don't forget to watch our other videos about China's aircraft carrier and the People's Liberation Army. With that out of the way, let's get started. Number 5. The EO78 Tanker. As China resolutely safeguards territorial sovereignty, it needs to send its fighters further. Islands such as the Diaoyu Islands in the East China Sea and the Nanshan Islands in the South China Sea are just out of range of land-based aircraft. The distance from China's air bases on Hainan Island to the Nanshan Islands is 670 miles, or just under twice the combat radius of the J-10 fighter. In steps the EO78 Tanker, which is a Russian EO76 cargo aircraft converted into an aerial tanker and carries enough fuel to fuel the tanks of a J-10 fighter 20 times over. Trailing 3 long refueling hoses behind it, the EO78 can refuel 3 fighters in mid-air at once. This helps China maintain its territorial integrity. Coming in at number 4 on the list is the H-6 bomber, which is China's first and so far only heavy bomber. Originally built under a license from the Soviet Union in the late 1950s, the original design is obsolete. But China has continually updated the airframe to keep it useful and even assigned it new roles. Originally designed to drop free-fall nuclear bombs, the lack of alternative airframes has meant the H-6 bomber has grown into other roles, including conventional bomber, missile carrier, and even aerial refueling tanker. The PLA Air Force is thought to have roughly 80 H-6 aircrafts in the role of nuclear bomber and cruise missile carrier, and 10 as aerial refueling aircraft. The PLA Navy Air Force, the air arm of the Chinese Navy, has about 30 H-6 aircrafts for use in the reconnaissance and anti-ship role, where they are armed with YJ-A3 Eagle Strike anti-ship missiles. This is one versatile aircraft. When in combat, it is important to spot your enemy in the skies. So our number 3 most powerful aircraft is the KJ-2000. The KJ-2000 is China's main airborne early warning and control aircraft. Like an American E-3 Sentry, the KJ-2000 is a large, wide-bodied aircraft with a rotating disc-shaped radar mounted on top, capable of detecting aircraft at more than 300 miles. Airborne early warning and control aircraft are essential for modern air forces operating in tense regions and those with large amounts of airspace to defend. In the case of China, KJ-2000 can be used to expand China's surveillance network beyond the range of ground-based radars into areas such as the South and East China Seas. Our number 2 most powerful aircraft is not really an airplane, but is powerful and could tip the skies in China's favor when it is fully developed. What are we talking about? Well, China is actively conducting research and development into hypersonic weapons, a new type of weapon system capable of delivering a payload or vehicle at speeds between Mach 5 and 10, or 3,840 to 7,680 miles an hour. Hypersonic weapons are extremely fast and difficult to shoot down. On August 7th of this year, China conducted a second test of the Wu-14 Boost Glide hypersonic glide vehicle. The test was conducted from Taiyuan Satellite Launch Center in Shanxi Province. The test failed, but that was not exactly unexpected due to the extreme stresses of flight at hypersonic speeds. Those researching hypersonic weapons, including the United States, have experienced a high rate of failure. It did, however, come on the heels of a successful January 9th test, also launched from Taiyuan. Hypersonic weapons have a variety of advantages. The sheer speed of a hypersonic weapon means it can travel farther faster, delivering its payload within minutes of launch. Hypersonics are difficult to shoot down with current air defense systems, and can also use their speed to get inside the decision cycle of an adversary, striking their targets before a foreign government can effectively respond to them. And our #1 most powerful Chinese aircraft, which I'm sure you guessed by now, is the J-20. The J-20 is a large twin-engine combat aircraft currently in development. The J-20 is China's most ambitious aircraft project ever, and though still in development, it's an impressive achievement for a country with a relatively youthful aerospace industry. The J-20 is a large delta-winged aircraft with a long, broad fuselage, ending in 2 turbine fan engines. The fuselage is accentuated by large forward canards adjacent to the air intakes and the twin tail. The prototypes are believed to be powered by domestically produced Xi'an WS-15 engines, although those are almost certainly temporary until more powerful engines can be produced. The J-20 is China's response to the F-22s and F-35s that are currently in use and in production for the U.S. Air Force. The J-20 is the first combat aircraft developed by China that qualifies as state-of-the-art by Western measures. It also shows that China has mastered stealth shaping technology, an essential prerequisite for developing stealth aircraft. The J-20 has the potential to alter the regional balance in Asia by rendering nearly all regional air defense systems ineffective. China's growing air force is more than impressive, it's formidable, but China is only looking to defend its country from would-be aggressors. Leave a comment below and let us know which aircraft impressed you the most. I'm your host, Jialan. See you next time. Bye bye!